What's up guys, Kamahl here, and I'm going to bring you another unique-ish type build today. This one is going to be my variant on Amprex Saryn. This is honestly my preferred build that I take into any type of onslaught runs, be it the Elite Sanctuary or the regular Sanctuary. What's this? Oh, it's my steering wheel because I've been playing Gran Turismo, don't worry about it. So with this, it's going to be almost like a full build setup. I run with the Amprex that I've already showed you guys the video on. It is a viral / Amprex. Viral needle, this one is going to be set up the exact same way as the Dirty Dick. Same build, everything. 100% status chance, condition overload, viral radiation toxin. Really good weapon. Atomos build is going to be, I mean, it's just there. It's whatever. It's just a random thrown on secondary to collect extra focus. And then the Saryn build, this is the meat and potatoes, if you will, of this build. So my Saryn build is going to be a little bit different than most other Saryn builds. The amps that I run are just quite literally just the amps that I have right now. Don't worry too much about those. Or the amps, the arcanes. Are they amps? I don't know. These fucking things. These things over here. Not the amp, the arcanes. So I run with growing power because due to the weapon types that I run, I am almost always, I am always applying status effect via weapons to the enemies, so this is absolutely perfect, especially on this build, because this build I focus mainly on power range rather than strength, and the negative duration really is not that big of an impact, just taking the 22% negative duration. So with the build, you have right here Stretch, which is going to give you ability range, Auto Reach, which is going to give you ability range. We have Umbral Vitality, which is our life mod, our armor mod, and then our ability strength mod. Overextended, which is going to give you even more range at the cost of strength. Don't worry about it, it's not a big deal. And then right here, this is going to give you strength at the cost of duration. Now, the reason that I've decided to run with, you know, just the 145 and 280 is because of the growing power. That keeps my strength at almost 170%. Or at 170% almost at all times. Regenerative Molt, this is an extremely useful mod. This is going to allow you to heal every time you cast your Molt, which is amazing, because when you cast your Molt you get a nice fatty speed buff, and to be able to heal while you do it is just incredible, especially with the amount of armor that you have. I mean, 720 armor on this build, 1000 health. I could probably get it a little bit higher if I were to, you know, juggle the mods around, sacrifice a little bit of ability range. I'm sure I could get some more, but I'm not trying to do that. It's not necessary. This is honestly, it's kind of overkill, but at the same time, I mean, who am I to judge? I like doing things right. So, carrier, just to keep the ammo up. Like I said, you guys have already seen these. If you haven't, though, there will be a build link. There we go. A link to the build guide down in the description below. So let's go ahead and jump into a Sanctuary Onslaught, just so you guys can really see what this build is capable of. Once, you know, once it's all said and done. So we're going to skip the cutscene, skip the loading screen. I will see you guys once again here in a minute. Alright, so you'll see up on the top, you'll see the growing power buff, which looks almost like a, I don't know, like a little lightning type bolt thing. And if these motherfuckers would slow the hell down for a moment. Alright, see, I mean, at all times. Jesus Christ, Rhino, fuck off for a minute. Jeez. You smack something, you get a buff. You shoot something, you get a buff. You buff something, you get a buff. You get a buff, you get a buff. Every single time you do anything with the weapons, you're going to receive a buff. And it's amazing. It's something that I absolutely love. I actually just recently got growing power. I did a series of videos that I haven't uploaded about how to get growing power that I've considered uploading, because it took me a few different runs, but in doing those runs, I was able to really narrow down the best plan of action as far as both obtaining what you need to, to make the Apothic, and then also, god damn, that indigestion, bro, and then also running it. So I was thinking about uploading that video. I'll probably do that next. I've just got to edit all the footage and put it all together. But yeah, I mean, you guys can see it's not really going to show too well right now. I should have jumped into the Elite Sanctuary Onslaught. With Saryn, especially the rework on Saryn, she's not going to excel that much at lower levels just because things die so damn fast that it's, I mean, as soon as you cast, you kill, everything's buffed, everything's dead. So it's one of those things where in the lower level missions and in early game type missions, first 5 or 6 waves in the normal Sanctuary Onslaught, you're going to be kind of falling behind in damage more likely than not, just because everything dies so fucking fast. The good thing about it, though, is I was actually running one of these the other day, and I was doing a run, and around wave 4, I was only at 30% of the damage. By the time we ended it after wave 8, I was up to 60% of the damage, and that's strictly just because this build really does have the ability to completely excel at higher end missions, especially once you get those the procs rolling with the corrosive, because you're going to be doing upwards of, I mean, 1,000 corrosive damage per tick, if not more. I think I've gotten mine in the normal Sanctuary Onslaught around wave 7 or 8. I mean, I'm seeing a lot. Around 1,1400 per tick, which, I mean, that's really nothing to laugh at. That's a pretty decent amount of damage, especially when it's on, like, you know, 10, 20 different things. It's pretty damn good. So I really hope that you guys enjoy this build. Try it out. It is a really big investment. That's the thing about it, is it does take a lot of formas in order to get all the Umbral mods on there. You have to format every single slot except for the Umbra slots. So it does make it a bit of an investment, but in my opinion, it's totally worth it. I put more time, more thought, and more work, I would say, into this build than I have any other build in the game. And it's so good. It's so good. I fucking love this build, and I hope that you guys enjoy it as well. Like I said, try it out. There will be links for the Amprex, like, in-depth build guide video, there's links down there, guys. Okay, there's links, and we'll have cool stuff coming, more stuff coming down the pipeline in the future. Nice little Rhino Slam, get them infected, blow them up, boom, boom, bang, bang, everything dies. So yeah, that's the build, that's the guide, that's how you do it. Super easy to completely destroy everything once it's all said and done. So if you did like the video, click like. Click subscribe if you prefer to subscribe and want to see more videos like this in the future. These videos are gonna, I want to try to keep doing them once a day, but like I said, my hands have been giving me some very extreme issues. I have either arthritis or carpal tunnel or tendonitis or something in my hands, and I've had it for the past year and a half or so. 2 years, and it's just, it comes and goes. So it comes and goes. But I'm not going to keep boring you guys with that. Like I said, this is my Saryn build video. I just wanted to show you guys how I run Saryn, why I run Saryn the way that I run Saryn, and the true power of Saryn. I'm joking. I'll see you guys next time. I'm outie.